What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Transfer T on my channel Whiteboard Soccer. It's a fairly new channel, and I thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please give me a subscription and like and hit the notification bell if you would. And if you don't like the video, then don't watch it. But anyway, welcome to today's video. We got a decent amount of transfers, confirmed rumors, all of the above. So let's get into it. The first guy we got coming up here is James Justin, and he's going to be transferring from Luton Town to Leicester City. And I mean, you can't really complain on Leicester's side of the transfer. I gave this a 10 out of 10 on transfer quality because, I mean, they signed the dude for 29K. I mean, if you could sign, I mean, you can't even buy a jersey for 29K. So, if you can sign up a player for 29K, why not? I mean, he's still only 21. He's got pretty good weak foot. You know, he's not experienced in the Prem, but we'll see how he does. He's still young, like I said. So, yeah, not a bad transfer at all. The next guy we got coming up is from Southampton, and that's going to be your boy Target. Not the store, that is the player Target. He's 23, he's left-footed. He's decent, I guess. It's not super likely. I mean, Aston Villa are just targeting him right now, but they're looking at the region of about 10 million for an average left back, which in my opinion, I think that I gave it a 7 out of 10 because, you know, he's fairly reasonably priced. He's English and he's got Premier League experience, but really I think they should be targeting somebody else. I mean, for 10 mil you could sign up. I mean, you just saw it, Leicester just signed James Justin for 29K. So if you're paying 10 mil for someone named Target, then you might want to rethink your transfer business, because that is a pretty hefty price to pay for someone with not that much upside, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Cool. The next person that we got coming up is Gomes of Watford. Watford has confirmed that he signed a new 1-year contract. You know, this is honestly not really a good transfer for Watford. I know they just extended his contract and have to pay. He's their backup goalie. He's decent. But, I mean, this dude's aging, and he's pretty garbage, if you ask me. I mean, 1-star skills. I mean, he's a goalie, so who gives a 2-star weak foot? Whatever. I don't know why he got 2-star weak foot, but he did. He's 38 years old, though, and they have a first-tier goalkeeper that's 35 in the name of, what's that guy's name? Foster. You got Ben Foster in there, who's also aging, so it's like, I don't know. I would just let this dude walk and find me a 29K goalkeeper from some club in the 4th tier English league than pay this guy, in my opinion, but whatever. Next up we got Mbolo. This dude seemingly was like the hottest talk of the 2014 World Cup. Everyone's like, this young guy Mbolo, he's so good. And then Schalke signed him up, and quite frankly, he hasn't done since he joined Schalke. I mean, this guy kind of been falling off the radar. Schalke's been garbage themselves, so I don't know if you can blame him fully for his performances, but this guy seems like he's been around forever, and he's still only 22. For whatever reason, I always thought he was left-footed, but I guess he's right-footed. He's got good weak foot, though. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. This is a great signing, in my opinion, for Mönchengladbach, because they got him below market value. For whatever reason, Schalke's like, you know what, just take him for 11 mil. And yeah, so I mean, They just sold most of their offense, or at least they sold Thorgan Hazard, the version of Eden, and also the little bro, So, but replacing him with a cheaper, full of potential youngsters, not a bad way to do business. So, good job, Mönchengladbach. Next up, we got Hudson Odoi of Chelsea Football Club. This guy has had another bid put in for him from Bayern Munich, and Chelsea rejected the latest bid. Big surprise. Bayern were offering him $28.5 million for this. This kid obviously got some talent in him. I think that he's gonna be pretty freaking good. Give him like 2 years, and this guy's gonna be, cutting in from the left side, cutting in from the right side, and he's gonna be banging them into the net. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 83 pace, 72 dribbling. He's only 18 years old. For sake, I mean, come on. I gave it an 8 out of 10 if he was to go to Bayern because he is so young. The reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is because they already have young wings in the form of Kingsley Coman and on the left side, and then they have Serge Gnabry as well. So, and then they're linked with Sané. So I don't know what they necessarily want him for. I mean, he's probably got more upside than those guys, but I don't think he'll be getting any more playing time there than he's been getting at Chelsea. So I don't know why he would want that transfer either. But obviously, Chelsea have to reject that because, for sake, I mean, they have a transfer ban and they're still selling players. And of course, the beloved Jorginho, might be on his way over to his adoptive father, Mauricio Sarri, who obviously has either a sexual attraction or just really loves the shit out of Jorginho because he takes him everywhere he goes. I don't know. We'll see. And they've also didn't sign Higuain for obvious reasons because he's old and fat and slow as shit. That guy should be moving to. Anyways, beyond the point. Good move by Chelsea, even though he only has 1 year left on his contract. The next up is a confirmed deal. I repeat, it is confirmed. We have Julian going from Toulouse to Celtic for $9.12 million. I mean, that's a great deal for Celtic. For $9 million, you get a pretty decent rated, still relatively young center back with pretty good pace, pretty good defending, and pretty good physical. What's not to like here? I mean, I gave it a 10 out of 10 for Celtic. I mean, this guy was linked with a couple other teams. Celtic locked him down. He doesn't have that much upside, according to FIFA, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he's going to the Scottish Premiership, so he's going to the team that hasn't lost the title in a trillion years. So, if he moves there and they lose it this year, I mean, sure, Jared's bringing in the likes of Martin Skrtel, maybe. So, big competition over there in that Scottish league, but I'd be shocked if they lost the league this year and, if Julian joins the team and becomes the next Virgil van Dijk of France. I mean, he's already 26, so it's not going to happen probably, but who knows? Next up, we have the beloved Mesut Ozil. This guy's being linked with absolutely no one, which is the problem. Arsenal are trying to get rid of the fish boy himself. Unfortunately for him and the club, no offers are on the table for him, according to the Daily Mail. The dude's 30. He's a lefty. He's got 4-star skills, 2-star weak foot. You know what? For $28.5 million, go sign you anyone else than this guy because, I mean, quite frankly, he's on the downside. He seems to have some type of emotional disorder where he cries all the time or some shit. I don't know. He's constantly depressed. The fans at Arsenal hate the shit out of him. The coach hates the shit out of him. This guy went from, the glory days of Real Madrid to becoming a want-away boy at Arsenal. So, honestly, whatever. I think whoever signs him is going to be disappointed with their signing. But, good luck, Mesut. The next up, we have Bruma from RB Leipzig, the club that everyone in Germany hates. But, can't deny them, they have a great business model. PSV have confirmed him for 17.1 mil. He's 24. He's right-footed. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. This dude is a quality cam. I mean, why the hell would PSV not sign this guy for 17 mil? I mean, we're seeing the likes of Harry Maguire going for 80 pounds. And for 17 million, I mean, that's a great deal, in my opinion, for PSV. I mean, and if he's doing pretty decent in the Bundesliga, imagine how much he's going to tear up the Eredivisie, especially with De Ligt out now. And Ajax seemingly on the descending block of their glory days of last season, because half their team is linked with other teams. Yeah, I think it's a good signing. The next up is the never-ending transfer saga of Tierney from Celtic to Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal offered Celtic in their second bid 22 million, and that's including add-ons, and Celtic said go ahead and take that offer and shove it up your ass, because that's a terrible offer. I mean, we're seeing Basaka going for 60 plus mil to Man United. I mean, sure, he's got Prem experience, but this guy's still 22 and he's wanted by a lot of teams. So I know Arsenal has no money apparently to spend, and they're like, guys, come on, please help us out. All our players want to leave and we have no money, and we're not in the Champions League, and we have a coach that seemingly only likes players that are fast. I don't know why I said that, but if you think about it, like, most of the players that aren't like quick as he's got them on the bench. I mean, but anyways, but this would be a great signing for Arsenal because anything would help that defense. I mean, they have a terrible defense. We're talking, I mean, they'll get Bellerin back. He's good. They have absolute in the middle. Socrates seemingly forgot how to defend. Mustafi seemingly doesn't know how to defend. And Nacho Monreal is old, slow, and on the drop off of his career. So, if Arsenal can pull it off, great signing. I think that they should be paying 50 mil for him, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Next up, we have João Cancelo from Juventus to Manchester City. Apparently, Man City offered him 46 mil plus Danilo, and Juventus said, "F that, we don't want your Danilo. Give us, 60 plus mil, and we'll give you Cancelo." Pretty sad because Danilo used to be a promising youngster at Porto, scoring penalties, captaining the squad, and now he is one of the worst outside backs in the whole Prem, in my opinion. I mean, the dude's, he's slow, he's out of position all the time, he's not good at passing, and he doesn't get any playing time. So why the hell would Juventus want that piece of to reduce the price of a center or a right back that they actually like and would use, So I give this a 5 out of 10 because, I don't know why the hell City wants another right back. I mean, they have Danilo to play backup, and they have Kyle Walker. So what the hell are they going to do with João Cancelo? I mean, he can't play in the center back. They have an unlimited amount of wing players. He's not going to be in the middle. So I think it's a terrible signing. For 60 mil, go spend that money for something else. A center back, I guess. Apparently, they're trying to get that Maguire deal done, so maybe they should keep doing that. I don't know. But anyways, terrible deal in my opinion. Cancelo to City. And next up, we have ourselves Wilfried Zaha from Crystal Palace to Arsenal. And personally, I think that this deal is it's good for Arsenal. So if they get him done, I think it would be a good deal. But for Palace, why the hell would they sell him to Arsenal, who don't have any money, for one? When they could sell him to somebody else for 100 mil, what they're asking for, maybe a little less than that, but I think they could get a fair amount of cash out of this guy. And Arsenal, like I said earlier, doesn't have any money to spend, and or 40 million pounds or whatever. So this guy would blow their budget right out the ass in one go. And I mean, they're linked with a couple other bronze center backs here and there, and obviously Tierney, who we discussed earlier. But apparently Zaha's asking Palace to sanction his move because he was a boyhood Arsenal fan, and he really wants to play for them because Crystal Palace sucks ass, and they just lost their best defender to United. So naturally Zaha's like, hey Crystal Palace, send me over to the Gunners because I want to make my boyhood club good again because they suck. And imagine him and Lacazette and Aubameyang up top, and that's just filthy pace up there. So if he does go, I think it's a good move for Arsenal, but good luck convincing Palace to sell him for literally not even half of what they're asking for. So we'll see. Next up is Antonio Valencia from Man United to LDU Quito of Ecuador. He's going home, lads. He officially is a free agent. They got him on the free. He's going back to his home country to seemingly finish his career off in peace. I mean, Valencia has been essentially on the downcline for the last 5 years. He went from a right wing to right mid to right back, and eventually he was going to go to right bench, which he ended up doing on this last season. So I think it's best for him to just go to this team that I've never heard of and just live out his days as a god in Ecuador, where everyone worships him and gives him free food at their restaurants. If only he would have done this like many years ago, then United wouldn't have had such a defense for the last 5 years, but whatever. Next up, we got Bruno Fernandes, linked to Manchester United again. From Sporting to United. Sporting want 82 mil. United are like, all right, we'll give you the 82 mil. We finished up the Bissaka deal. Let's get this done. Man United are like, we want him. Sporting's like, okay. Supposedly, he already has personal terms agreed with the club. This is a guy who's got a lot of talent. He's scored a lot of goals, got a lot of assists, good weak foot, good skill moves, a lot of potential. Always attacking minded. I think it's exactly what United need, a little creativity in the middle of that quite frankly bleak midfield. I mean, if Pogba is not turning it on, then that team is and I'm a United fan, and I'm saying that, but Pogba rarely turns it on, it seems. Anyways, I think it's a good deal. He looks a little bit like a bird, but that's fine with me as long as he scores some goals and soars on to glory at United. Next up, we got Van de Beek going from Ajax to Real Madrid for $74 million. I mean, listen, he scored a couple goals in the Champions League. He played pretty good. But this was somebody that no one even knew who he was at the beginning of the season. And now he had one good Champions League campaign, and now all of a sudden he's going to Real. Seems like a bit of a joke if you ask me. I mean, Van de Beek at Real Madrid. I mean, can you imagine Van de Beek and Eden Hazard playing next to each other? I mean, his team of the season card's good, as you can see, but Jesus, I just think that this would be a mistake to pay 75 mil for a one-season wonder. Next season, I feel like when Ajax doesn't have a stacked young team, Van de Beek's going to turn into again, and Real Madrid are going to not regret not signing this guy. So, that's my opinion. Next up, we got Dani Ceballos from Real Madrid to Tottenham, and this isn't a swap deal, which you'll see the other player later on. Tottenham would be taking him from Real Madrid, plus Real Madrid would be giving cash to Tottenham as well for Christian Eriksen, which you'll see in the next slide. You know, he's 22, he's right-footed, but can you imagine being a Tottenham fan and having Eriksen in your team and one day, and then the next you have Dani Ceballos? I mean, if that's not depression, then what is, right? He's got decent skill moves. His weak foot's pretty garbage for a cam or a CM or whatever the is. Apparently, though, this deal is probably not going to go through. Real Madrid might be cooling their interest in Eriksen, which you see here. They would be cooling their interest in Eriksen, and Dani Ceballos is reportedly wanting to stay at Madrid anyways. For obvious reasons, who the hell would want to go to the Spurs? Other than maybe Ndombele, but I think he's going to end up like Paulinho, where he goes there and he's going to think, oh, I thought that I was signing for Barcelona. And then going to be like, no, we said Tottenham. And then he's going to be like, give me the out of here. I'll go anywhere. Send me to China if you have to. But, you know, if Real Madrid can get Eriksen and give up Ceballos, then good props to them for a little bit of cash. Then good doing business with you is what I would say. So that's that. And then we got the monkey man himself, Gareth the Bale man. He is reportedly preparing for Madrid's pre-season. What do you guys think about this one? I mean, for me, this is a shit move for Bale because for sake, the fans hate the shit out of him. Zidane hates the shit out of him. He's almost 30. His card is just dropping by the year. Every year goes down more. You know, he's going from 90 to 88 to 85. He's going to be a 70 rated player by FIFA 2021 if he doesn't get the hell out of Madrid. I mean, I don't know why he wants to stay there so bad. He's already won the Champions League, La Liga, Copa del Rey. Like, what the hell else does he have to do in Madrid? I mean, he's not going to succeed Ronaldo. I don't know. What the He's not going to be the next Cristiano of Real. I think that they're giving that to Hazard, who's taking the number 7 kit. How do you feel about that one, Bale? Seniority, and he's still number 11. So I give this one a 1 out of 10 because Bale is not wanted by Madrid and or the fans, the club, the fans, anyone really. And he's seemingly still going to be there next season. But at the same time, it seems as though no one's willing to take him anymore because he's expensive as shit for a monkey. And lastly, we have De Ligt, the never-ending saga of De Ligt. This guy is reportedly close to Juventus. They want 85 mil. At one point, they were like, give us 65 mil and give us Moise Kean. And Kean was like, that, I don't want to go to Juventus. I want to go to Inter. And now Ajax is like, fine, give us 85 mil. And, I mean, why could they not request that? He's 19. He's right-footed. He's got 4-star weak foot. He, in my opinion, is going to be already a high-rated center back in the next game with great pace, great defending, great physical, great passing, great dribbling. I mean, just give the guy 90 shot at this point, right? He's the out of the future of football. So, I think that, yeah, obviously if Juventus get this deal done, good to them because they have a great young center back for literally the next 15 years. Oh, they got the next. I mean, this guy's unlike anything we've seen. He's like a Van Dijk and Vidic on crack, on steroids, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he's a great player. I feel like he should just pick a team because he's just like, you know, he's just flirting with all the teams. He's like that hot girl that says, yeah, you know, let me get over here. But I don't know, whatever. I think if he goes to Juventus, pretty cool. It's an old team, in my opinion. Being United fans should go there, get more playing time, be the captain, whatever. But if Juventus can get him, then they got a good guy on their hands. Only downside to De Ligt is really just that, well, I don't know. There's not really any downsides. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. So I hope you liked it. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe for more videos. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching today's Transfer Tea. I'll have more videos for you in the future. Bye, guys. Oh, and lastly, let me know what you guys think about these transfers down below. Who do you think is a good transfer, bad transfer? Let me know. Bye-bye.